Hi, I'm Jim Hall. I was a Lance Corporal in the Marine Corps for 3 years and served in Vietnam for 1.5 years and enjoyed the whole time I did. When I talked with James, he wanted to know a little bit about the Marine Corps. See, I love the Corps for the intangible possessions that cannot be, issued. There's something that kind of come with it. It's pride, honor, and integrity, and being able to carry on the traditions of all the warriors that have gone on before us. See, we have a thing that we all use. You probably have heard it before. It's called Semper Fi. It's a greeting to one Marine to another, and it's kind of like, I've got your back. And you say this to any Marine that you come across. It could be a guy older than you or a guy younger than you. You just let them know that, hey, I'm there for you. I know what you're going through, and I'm there to support you. It means always faithful. And of course, being always faithful, you say faithful to what? Well, it's always faithful to God, country, family, and the Corps. I tell you, a lot of times we experienced that when we were in the Marines, that people didn't look upon us with the best of eyes, especially when I came back from Vietnam. I remember being greeted at the airport with jeers and people calling us names and spitting at us and those kind of things. But you know, when I got out of the Marines, I remember the major that mustered us out said, when you stand at attention and you hear that national anthem played, you tap the ground you're on and know that you fought for that piece that you stand on. So, what does Semper Fi really mean to a Marine? It means it's a greeting. Like I said, got your back. It's something that they kind of start telling us about the minute we come into boot camp. And they told us every night, and we would recite the Marine Corps hymn, or we would sing one of the songs that we knew. But it was instilling that into you, that it was something special that you were becoming a part of, a brotherhood, and you had to earn the right to be in it. And how does that affect me in life? Well, I've always remembered that, and I remembered if I could get through the tough times I had there, that there was always something better on the other side. And it's kind of like my walk with Christ, or even my own personal life. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's really difficult. Sometimes you got to have that extra bit to get through things. But when you get to the other side, boy, is it great. And you're glad you did, and you're glad you persevered. All I can tell you is that they teach you a lot of things in the Marines, and we saw a lot of things when we were in combat. But I always knew that I was the best trained out there to take on anything that came my way. We fought long and hard at times and slept in conditions that weren't the best, but I always knew I was with the best trained, and I always knew that we had the better chance of coming out and surviving. And that's like being with Christ. You never know what's going to happen, but if you got Him on your side, you feel like you're equipped, and you know that you're going to come through it no matter what.